Today's quiet time humbled me because I realized something painful. I have been asking God for more without thanking Him for what He has already done. Sometimes we do this without even knowing. I found myself questioning Him, wondering why certain prayers haven't been answered yet. And yet, this same God had already answered one of my biggest prayers. There was a time I prayed for peace. I prayed for a way out of a previous season. And God, in His faithfulness, opened a new door for me. He gave me a peaceful and a sound opportunity. It was not luck. It was Him. He said it and He did it. But somewhere along the journey, I became more focused on what He hasn't done yet than what He had already done. And today, reading Joshua chapter 1, God reminded me of something powerful. Before Moses died, God had already made a promise to His people. He told them He would deliver them and bring them into the promised land. But then Moses died. The leader through whom the promise was spoken was gone. God did not withdraw His promise. He did not cancel His word. Neither did He change His mind. Because God's promises are not dependent on people. They are dependent on Him. Even when the vessel changes, the promises remains. Even when the timeline feels long, the promise remains. Even when nothing seems to be moving, the promises remain. Now, scripture reminds us in book of Numbers 23 verse 19 that God is not a man that He should lie. In the book of Jeremiah 29 verse 11, He declares that His plans for us are plans of good, to give us future and an expected end. God does not forget. God does not abandon His word. And God certainly does not fail. This quiet time reminded me to shift my heart from anxiety to gratitude. Because if He has done it before, He will do it again. If He had made a promise, He will fulfill it. My responsibility is not to force the outcome. My responsibility is to trust Him in the process. Today, I choose to remember. Today, I choose to trust. Today, I choose to be thankful. Because God always keeps His promises. May this word stay with you today.